Hello everyone, it's Lynn Marie again. I'm going to try to make something up that popped into my head the other day. I was working on the rainbow flowers for Gia Lancaster, and I didn't like the way the center didn't have anything. I had to keep doing things, so I thought about it, and I took a Dremel and drilled some holes in the bottom of the cup so that the center will be much smaller than it had been. So I have Anita's black with PVA glue and Floetrol to make a semi-thick paint, at least thicker than what I used earlier today. And a little pillow there, and set this right side up here and in the center. And then I have mixed up Apple Barrel's Crimson, Cobalt Blue, Bright Yellow, and Anita's Shamrock Green. And I'm just going to simply pour them in here and let them work their way through. Multiple layers, but small layers. And see if I can get this to work this time. Spreading out nicely. Some crazy strange stuff going on there. Let's see if there's any glue left. When it all gets done coming out, I'm just going to give it a little spinny spin and see what happens. Finish up with the yellow. Okay, so there's my colors. Should be plenty enough paint to get to the outside edge. If you watched my earlier video from today, you'll see that this is on a cake turner for cake decorating, and when you spin it, it really slings the paint. It took me twice as long to clean up from painting as it did to paint. Whatever. I really like what's happening here. Looks great. I have no idea what it's going to look like when it spins out, but I suspect that I need a little bit of paint for it to move out on. So I'm going to add a little here, which is where I got in trouble making a mess on the last one, but it worked, so I'm going to do it again. Just figure the mess is part of the process. So I hope you're all having a good day. One of my very best friends is recovering from COVID, and she is cleared today from quarantine, so there'll be still social distancing, of course, but we're going to go over and sit in her driveway and comment upon the sad state of affairs in our lives. She's not able to work right now because along with COVID came some neurological symptoms. People, please wear your masks. It's just such a tiny thing to do. She's a hospice nurse, and now she can't work anymore until this clears up. If it clears up, hopefully it clears up, because she deserves to be able to make a living too. And she was being as careful as she could be, and still managed to get it, because other people around her were not being careful. And you know, it's just awful, the things that you go through. So, anyway, love one another. Take care of one another. Wear your dang mask. It's not that big of a deal. Just because the government told you to is not a reason to not do it. Just my 2 cents. Okay, so this is really going to sling paint. But at least my black shorts won't be too bad this time. White all over them is, so I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta go get some new shorts anyway. So there we are. It looks great. I'm very happy with this crazy pattern that I got out of it. I'm going to lift this up and put it over here. Still have a lot of that black cushion paint, so I'm going to put a lid on that, although the others are empty. It is not. I'll continue with that. I got a board here to keep it from flinging out on the table. And win, lose, or draw, man, it is time to spin this. So wish me luck. Hopefully I can keep it off of me. I'm sure it's going to get on everything else. But we'll just do gentle spins because there's plenty of paint on here. Whoop. Mess up. Let's move this down a little bit. I hope you can still see it. Yep, and now it's not on its table. Center that. That seems right. Ew. Okay. I got some new painting rags too. Woohoo! You know what? I don't really think I need to spin this because it's creeping out all by itself. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to spin it, but this looks so crazy cool. It'd be nice actually if it stopped creeping out, but I've got all that extra petal paint there. I'm pretty sure that it will. But I've got a good color mix all the way through, so I think that I will just let it drip the way that it is. Give it a little torque, see if I can encourage any more selling activity, and make sure that I've eliminated any bubbles that might be hanging out. Don't see any, but that doesn't mean anything. There we go, a little more cells, some more cells popping up, little ones, big ones, colors within colors. Let's go, cells. Okay, that is not changing from me doing things to it at this point, at least I hope. I'm gonna clean this edge off to discourage any further drippage, although I'm sure it will because everything has that I've worked on. Shiny black paint on that edge there. Since these are tiles, they're not finished on the edges in any way, and canvas. And if this dries in a good way, then I will coat it with something like Stone Coat counter resin that will allow this to be used as a cutting board and also a trivet for pots that maybe have some heat on them. Concerned about how much drippage I'll have, but I think at this point there's so much paint on there, it's probably just going to continue to fill out. But I love this. This looks great. Super happy with it. Gift from Andy there. Thanks, Andy. Andy's everywhere in my life. I have to keep a sticky roller in my car for when I'm working. So, okay, so like the video if you would please, or whatever. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And please leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want changed. Any information or comments there help you rise in the search boxes. And I'd like to start selling some of these things. So if you like something, you want to make an offer, feel free. I'm not hesitant to sell at all. So thanks for watching. Get you down here. I think I got most of the paint off. Well, some of the paint off. So I can give you a close-up on some of the cell action. There we go. My camera phone will focus. There we go. Love these little, sorry about the glare. It's late afternoon. Kind of a break from the heat. It's only 88. So. Loving these colors. And the middle is so much better than when I was doing it before. And I didn't have to do anything other than just, organize the colors as they came out of the cup. So, there you go. I hope that you like it. I hope that you had fun watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.